All right, welcome to Legacy of Fun. Hope everybody is having a delightful Thursday. For all practical purposes, this is my first live stream ever. I have streamed a couple of times in the past, but I was checking. The last time I did that was about 4 years ago. And this is only like the third time. So anything I may have learned or skills or anything I may have acquired 4 years ago has surely been lost. So I'm trying this again. And if there is one thing I have learned, it's that if you want to do this and you want people to show up, you got to come back. You can't stream once and not come back for 4 years. So we're trying this again. This is more a hardware test than anything. And yeah, we're going to stream some Dredge. I'd planned to do this for a couple hours tonight, but I had a little bit of late start due to a unexpected Windows update. So we'll probably go for an hour and a half or so. And my hope is that everything works flawlessly or as close to it as possible, at least on the technology side. If there's any mess ups, hopefully they're just me. I can be fixed. And if it does, I'm going to try to do this once a week if I can and see how it goes. But yes, so today I'm going to stream some Dredge. This is a replay for me. I did finish Dredge about a month and a half, 2 months ago. And it went well. I got to the ending. The switch at the end was pretty cool, but I do feel like I missed a bunch during my playthrough. And I don't know if it's because I missed quests or if I blazed through some dialogue too much, but it was like, I know this is the type of game where you're supposed to think a lot at the end, but I felt like there was more gaps than expected, and I think those might be because I wasn't paying attention in some parts. So I wanted to replay it, and I also only played the core game, so now I have the DLC. So that gives me some more game to play with, and it seems like a cool, cozy, little relaxing game, which is exactly what I was looking for. All right, so let's see if we can get that going. Enough nervous chatter from a new streamer. Let's actually take a look at a game. Let's see if everything is working. Is everything working? Game is not coming through. Why is that the case? Here we go. All right, there we go. And let us start a new game. Like I said, hope everybody's having a nice Thursday. Part of the reason that I wanted to start streaming is because, I'm an adult with a full-time job, and that full-time job can get a little stressful, and sometimes you just need some time to take a breath and relax and do something fun. And this seemed like a good way to do that, especially if some other like-minded folks might show up to the stream someday, and we can unwind together. I love games. I always have. All right, let's see. Maybe I should read these out loud while I'm streaming to make sure that I pay attention to them all, so I don't end up at the end again going, huh? Ah, so the morning light fills your eyes, and you try to sit upright. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. Ah. Welcome to Greater Marrow. I must say, quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I've had a few of the locals move your things, excuse me, to one of our old vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. I'll let you get out there to catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time. It can really creep up on you. So I must say I really love the artwork in this game, and I like just the creepy vibe. It'll be interesting to play it again. because the longer you play it, the less creepy it gets, I would say. But it's just kind of cool, creepy. It reminds me of. I was thinking this when I first fired it up earlier to make sure everything worked. It reminds me of the movie Klaus. If you have seen the movie Klaus, it is a Christmas movie, and in it takes place in the town of Smeerensburg, and this whole game reminds me of the town of Smeerensburg. All right, so what can we do? We can fish in coastal areas, and we got a wimpy little motor. I did do a quick, make sure I remember how the basic controls work. And when I ended the game, my boat was pretty fast. And the first thing I noticed when I came in for a replay, you start off with a really slow boat. Fresh start. Met the mayor of Greater Marrow, who sent me out to catch some fish and find my bearings. Seems nice enough. Warned me to be back before nightfall, though. Said something about fog. Bit dramatic. Catch some fish. I gotta pay for this boat. All right. Do the tutorial bits. WSAD. Rotate the camera. We're doing that. High and low. Sorry if I'm making anybody dizzy. We're gonna catch some fish. Disturbed water. I feel like they nailed just almost every aspect of this game. I think the dialogue is good. I think the art is good. The little fishing mini game is kind of cool. It's pretty nice, chill game. You know, sometimes I miss the little spots. There's no huge punishment for that I've seen. Reward if you do it right, right? I got a special trophy catch. But yeah, it's a cute little game. Oh, I don't think I can catch these guys. They are, yep. The little bar means you can't fish here, because if I try, yes, they are in shallow water, and my fishing pole only allows me to catch coastal. I need a different gear for shallow. I did see a question mark pop up over here. I think I can get some info. Was it here? Yeah. We will inspect that. That's not super helpful. It's kind of obvious. That's what it is, a floating buoy. It serves to mark safe passage past dangerous rocks and obscured hazards. I mean, I'm not really a boat person per se, but I know what a buoy is. Ah, this is good. Though dim light also provides a brief respite in the gloom of the night. So when the creepy stuff and the hallucinations are after me, light can help. All right, let's catch some more fish, because this boat is not going to pay for itself. Even this, right? Trying to, your little Tetris game here to make sure you can fit everything on your boat. Just cool little mechanics. Nothing fancy, nothing too challenging. But pretty cool, relaxing game to play. Oh boy. Let's see. Oop, oop, oop. There we go. This spot has been depleted. We'll go get some more. Even this, right? Time only advances when you're moving, fishing, or taking other specific actions. So if I need to go run to the restroom or go get a drink, I just chill here. Time does not pass. I think these guys, yep, another one I can't catch. That's what that little bar means. So come over here. At first I thought the reason I was so confused at the end of the game is because maybe I didn't get all of those messages in a bottle. But I checked. It looks like I did. It said I had 10 of 10. So I think that means I had them all. Unless there's some hidden messages in a bottle. And I admit reading those messages doesn't close any of the gaps that I had at the end of the game. I mean, it's entirely possible that there wasn't anything else to capture and the game's just designed that way, to leave you with questions. And I think that's an absolutely valid way to design it, and very fitting with the theme and the play style. However, it just seemed like there was a little more in the gaps than I would have expected, and I would not put it past myself to have just completely missed it. Because there are times when, either I'm working from home or I'm just spending a lazy Saturday and I might just leave the game running and I'm off and doing stuff and coming back and maybe I'm doing chores or I've got other stuff happening around the house. The game's just running and I might come play for 5 minutes and leave. Play for 5 minutes, leave. It's entirely possible that in a hurry I skipped through key dialogue and just totally missed the point. So we'll see. Oh, excuse me. Ooh, sorry about that. Oh, yeah, toggle the lights. I can do that. There's some lights. Exposure to fog and other things increases your panic. That's the googly little eye up there. Bright lights and sleeping will reduce it. And even through my entire playthrough, I don't know that I really ever understood what the panic does exactly. I do notice that rocks appear out of nowhere. I think that's maybe tied to that. But I don't know if it's... Excuse me. I did just eat dinner before I hopped on here. I don't know if that's because of the panic or because it's nighttime. Like, I don't know. I think it's tied to the panic, though. Rocks appear out of nowhere. You see weird stuff on the water. All that kind of stuff. And it may be also... trying to remember. Maybe it attracts stuff that might want to hurt your boat or you. Okay, you step onto the dock at Greater Marrow. The mayor is waiting nearby. Is a man of many words. I see you've returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I am more than happy to sell you that replacement vessel, yours to own. I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan. But I want to make this easy for you. Till your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. So to recap, you'll need to sell fish to the local market, paying off your debt, and in turn, keeping the population fed and satisfied. Understand? Selling fish helps the town and pays off my debt. Got it. Off you go then. Sell those fish while they're still fresh. And I don't know... I remember the fish that come out of this water. I don't know why anybody would eat any of it. You enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around a downcast man behind the counter. Also a man of many words. Oh. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast. Oh yeah? What happened to the other one? It takes a certain type of person to last out here. It's not a life for everyone. Anyway, to business. I'll pay you for fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more, too. Other towns on other islands might pay you different, but while you've still got a debt outstanding here, I'd suggest you work on paying it off first. So, let's see what you've got. I almost filled my boat. I think there's a little... Oh, I bet you it's just like a... What do you call it? An achievement. I think I already got it for perfectly filling my boat. I did that on the first run. I'm going to sell all these fish. There we go. I just paid back $22.69 in debt. Outstanding. All right. And that is it for this guy. The mayor is standing outside the fishmonger's store. Excellent work. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here. I found this down by the docks. I'm sure someone like you could make something out of it. Why don't you take it? Don't mind if I do. Oh, one last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. Oh, I will, because I quickly want a faster boat, because it's really slow right now. As you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to a damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back to her work. You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors around here. Payment is up front, and everything takes some time to install. Also, if you take on any damage from the rocks, or any damage at all, I can patch it up. Mostly. She shrugs and gestures toward the hole she's currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, all well above the water line, are splintered and scratched. Take a look around. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install. So plan ahead. All right. So what do we got? We've got more fishing because I will need to fish in the shallows. 150 bucks. I'm not there yet. Simple skimmer. What's the difference between these? So this guy, strengthened lines can catch larger and deeper fish. Okay. But they're still just catching shallow. Takes 3 hours. My fishing speed goes up 40%. I never really saw fishing speed being an issue. Maybe I was lucky. I don't know. This one's only 10%. It's a tiny little rod, though. A lightweight rod suited to catching fish that live in the shallows. A small spool makes for limited reeling speed and power, however. I might just grab it because I can afford it. And that'll already let me get more fish. Because then I can fish the shallows. So let's do that. I think I'll try to orient it this way. I think that makes sense. And we will install it by holding down the button. All right, so now I can fish the shallows and coastal. And the other thing I want is an engine, but I need 100 bucks. But a second engine will be better. Not a ton better, but better than just the one. All right, so that's that. Storage. I do want this guy. How did this work? I can't remember. I spend these. There, that took it to the storage. Mouse wheel, click. I feel like, I don't remember if it's her though. I think it might be somebody else. Did I upgrade? Like the ship itself? Undock, rest, research? That's what I wanted, research. Okay. This is what uses those little gears. Use parts to research new equipment. Researched equipment will appear for sale in shops. This is what I wanted. So this will come later though. There's rods. Bigger engines. We're just not really there yet. 15 knots. Yeah, we'll save up. We'll come back to this. Although, so many choices. Oceanic. I think the first thing I want is better engines. So I am going to spend one of my research parts to get this going. So when I do buy a new engine, it'll be faster than the original. Okay. So that's that, and I think I need to sleep because apparently I'm freaking out based on that eye wigging around. But before I sleep, let's also check the encyclopedia. What's new? Caught a couple fish. What have I caught? I have just gotten the arrow squid, the blue mackerel, and the cod. I think that's it. Okay. I did not 100% my first time through. I don't know if I will 100% this run. Probably not. I'm usually not all that interested in getting everything. I'm more interested in the story and just having some fun, chilling. I may try to explore more than I did last time again because I do feel like I missed some content that may have made the story a little bit clearer. So we'll see. And pursuits, I just have the fish. I thought there was another. No, I guess that was it. I did that. More pursuits will appear. So yeah, let's sleep. And then we can do some more fishing and pay off this boat. And off we go. So now I can catch fish in the shallows, which I could not when I first ran out here. So that's these guys. Very nice. They take up different space. I think they're square. Let's go catch us a Gulf flounder. Let's just stack them right there. Get some more. The last fishing game I played was real VR fishing on the Oculus Quest 2. That is a very different fishing game. So I was playing that kind of just before I started my first playthrough of this. So it was kind of funny to have a new fishing game. I put that in air quotes because while there is fishing in this game, just clicking a button as the wheel goes around is not the same as real VR fishing. Let us see. I'm going to make my way out to that message in a bottle. This is probably oceanic fish, big guy. Yeah, I can't catch him. So I will go get this water bottle or message bottle. Speaking of water bottle, I think I need a sip. Let us see. Collect this item. And if we go to the cabin and we read our messages, we have a message from the 21st of August, 1927. We had a slight accident yesterday around the shallows at the back of Greater Marrow. A rock seemingly appeared out of nowhere and struck the front of the boat. It did not penetrate the hull, but it jostled us around and a few items fell overboard into the water. We did not see what they were, which is of some concern, but we believe all important articles are accounted for. He has been checking over some notes from the boat. He has been checking over some notes from the boat renaming ceremony. He is paranoid that he performed the steps incorrectly. I've never known him to be so superstitious. Yeah, see, even from that, I like how they have these, I would say they're pretty, what's the word? They're like these undertones of eeriness that are just on the surface. Nothing blatant, not super creepy, just enough to give it a cool little vibe. Oh yeah, I saw the flashy bubbles and thought that was something I can get, like another bottle or some information. But that is Dredge. The very thing this game was named after, but I do not have dredging equipment, so I can't do a thing about it. So instead, we'll go catch some more fish. See what I can pack in amongst these flounders. Oh, that's more dredge. Here's some, that's more flounders. Do I have room? Got room for a couple. I'll put this guy here. Move this guy down here. I have room for one. Let's grab him. One is better than none. Oh, no, it's not those guys. This is the skates or whatever. Crud. So I may not have room for this guy. What do I need to do to make room? This. I don't see any way to make that work. If I rotate it, can I sneak it? Like here? Nope. Oh, wait. If I do that, and that guy... Yeah, that works. So I'll do this. Can it? Oh, how do I don't think I can... Oh. Is there any way? There's room. There's room right here. I don't know how to move anybody. Can I not? Oh, that's kind of what I wanted. This is not working out how I planned. Can I do that? And that. And then that. I did it. I figured it out. I worked together and figured it out. What's that from? We worked together and figured it out. That's not like Bob the Builder. That's from some show. We figured it out. We figured it out. We worked together and figured it out. Sorry. That is probably very annoying. I will stop. Boat's nearly full. I got room for a fish. So let's go get a fish. No, not these. They won't fit. They're too big a fish. Oh no, I can get one. And we'll go sell these guys. Take a little nap. I should go visit that. I have to visit that at night. I'd rather go with a faster engine. Just because if I do run into something, I don't really want to capsize. Wouldn't be the end of the world. Fishmonger. I've had a special order come through from a customer. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay you above normal prices. Well, tell me all about it. They asked for 1 Gulf flounder and 1 gray eel. Just bring them in when you have them. Okay, I can do that. You'll need to have a rod that can handle shallow water fish. In order to catch those, the shipwright should be able to sort that for you. Yeah, she already did. Have you got any fish for that order? Indeed, I do. Just leave what you have. I'll keep the order on ice until it's ready to go. Well then, have a flounder. I'll be back with an eel. Done with that. All right, come back when you have everything. Now to regular business, eh? Some fish prefer deeper water, while others stick to the shallows. If you're looking for something specific, you need to know what depth you're working with. Yes, this is very true. I just want to sell all these fish, though. How are we doing? Debt is down $17.46. About 150 bucks. I'm close to being able to get... I probably could go get an engine. That might be nice before I take a nap. Let's check. Yeah, so here we go. This, oh, that's 200 for the 15 knot. These are what? Oh, this one's 14. This is 10 and 10 for 100, or double it for 15. I think it actually makes sense to wait and just double it because I'm almost to 200 bucks. 5 extra knots, I believe, is noticeable from what I recall. And so we will take a nap. And then we will wake up, do some more fishing. Oh, a hunched woman approaches you from the steps to the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks at you with concern and visible apprehension.
Oh.
Why are you here? I've come to fish. There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on. She turns and shuffles back along the path that leads to the light. All right. Oh, the mayor's excited about something. Just the person I was hoping to see. Will you be sailing out east toward Little Marrow? Would you give this package to the dock worker there, please? Yeah, I'll take that. The mayor hands you a small, damp package bound in string. It's dripping slightly. That sounds delightful. The dock worker will pay you upon delivery. Please be quick about it. I don't want it to spoil. That makes 2 of us, buddy. I don't want a wet, dripping package in my hand for any longer than it has to be. Don't forget to check your compass and map if you get lost. Okay, let's check the map. I'm just heading right over here, I think, to... Oh, no. To the X is East Marrow. So I will head over there. And like I said, I just added the DLC. So there is something new over here and something new over here that I will explore at some point, but certainly not until this boat is a little bit faster. So let's go. What did I miss in my cabin? Pursuits. So I need an eel. That'll help me remember to get an eel and deliver this package, which I will go do right now. Okay. Any new details here? Oh, package feels quite dense and damp. Something is seeping through the paper. Curious, but I won't open it. Smart move. Deliver it. That's what I plan to do. Oh, let me check this other thing. Pursuits. The Pale Reach and the Iron Rig. Apparently they have their own tabs. Cool. I will see that when I see it. Okay, let's go deliver a package. And then I'll do some more fishing, probably, so I can pay off the boat. I do like the sound effects in this game, too. You probably aren't hearing a ton of them since I'm talking a lot, but one of the things that I will review after I listen to this stream back and see what worked and what didn't is whether I need to add some music of my own to the background or if the game's enough. I mean, for me, the game music's pretty relaxing. What? A delivery? Let's see here. He tears a small hole in the paper and peeks inside. I wouldn't do that, buddy. You're going to get dampness in your eye. You can't say for sure, but it feels as though he's shielding it from your view. That's fine. I don't want to see what's in there. Yeah, nice and fresh. This'll do nicely. I'm to pay you, I suppose. He hands you some money. 25 bucks. I was given this old book a few weeks back, but it didn't make much sense to me. You'll surely get more use out of it. He pulls a crumpled book from his back pocket and hands it to you. A number of pages are folded over. Keep it in your cabin. Perhaps you can read it while you're on the water. Stop by for a chat any time. I know how lonely it can be. Cool. Let's find that. I also thought this was kind of just a cool mechanic, right? You got these books you find, and you start reading them. And as time passes, you make progress. So when I'm fishing, when I'm moving, as long as I'm doing something that passes time, the book gets read. That's kind of a cool way to power up. And does it tell me what I get? No, it tells you when you're done. Once you're done reading a book, you get kind of a global benefit, like a upgrade. Like maybe your boat's faster, or I'm trying to remember. I really don't remember what any of the upgrades are, but reading these books is kind of a free upgrade. All right, let's go to the trader. He's going to tell me what. You enter a brightly lit shop. It's packed with antiques. The shelves full of jewelry and other baubles. An old man peers at you over silver spectacles. Hello, is that? No. I don't believe we've met. Forgive me, my eyes aren't what they used to be. I feel that. I specialize in antiques and jewelry. I'll purchase any special trinkets you happen to have. Have you got anything nice with you today, perhaps? I do not. You cannot have my fishing poles or my engine. So that would be a no. Okay. Storage. If you're new to the game, storage is kind of cool. Every dock you land on that has storage is a universal storage, or is that the word for it? Universal. If I put stuff in the storage here, it'll be in the storage everywhere else. Very handy, especially as you start dredging up a bunch of junk. I say junk, it's useful junk. All right, we talked to the dock worker. There's the trader. All right, now we'll catch some fish. We'll finish this little fishing spot off. There is another part of the mechanic of fishing that I don't think I ever figured out. It had something to do with emptying out a fishing spot. Like, I don't know if it's good or bad to get all the fish in a spot, or if it makes no difference. They eventually come back. But I don't know. Like, I usually try to get all the fish, but maybe there's some benefit to not doing that. If I didn't feel punished for doing it in my first playthrough, but I feel like there was some tip either on the loading screen or something that mentioned it, and I don't think I ever saw it again. So I feel like there's something there. I just don't know what it is. All right, more fish. We just want lots of fish. Main thing I'm trying to do right now is pay off this boat so that these fish I catch, all the funds go straight in my pocket instead of towards paying off my boat. Because I want a faster boat, and I want fishing poles that'll let me catch all the different kinds of fish. Let's see. That's not where I wanted that. I want it probably there. How can I get 2 more of these? Can I? Yes. If I do that, and then I can get 1 more. And this one goes here. Now, I've never seen a fish that only takes up 1 spot, but there are crabs. That'll come soon, I think. We'll unlock crabs. You don't unlock crabs. You unlock crab baskets. Crab... what you call it? Baskets, cages, crab catchers. We will unlock those. And there are some crabs that are 1 square big, and they're nice for filling in those little squares that you can't fit a fish in. Now, it is getting dark. I do want to go visit the glowy thing on the back of the island, but again, I think I want a little more engine power before I do that. So let's go to the fishmonger. I'm going to pay off my boat now, I think. $9.85 remaining. I never looked for an eel. We'll do that next time I'm out. But does this get me my boat? It does. That should have paid off my boat. I'm a debt-free man. There we go. The mayor is walking quickly towards you. He seems to be in a good mood with a spring in his step. Fantastic news. Thanks partly to your efforts, Greater Marrow is growing. Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now. Yeah, because lots of people want to go visit a creepy little town in the water. In fact, I've granted a consent for the shipwright to expand her facilities. The old dry dock is operational again. I've also allocated some money to improve the fishmonger's services. He might have something to talk to you about soon. I'm betting fish baskets. Crab baskets. We'll know when he offers them to me. I can't remember what you call them. Again, I'm not a boat person or a fishing person. My sister is, but I'm not. Keep up the good work. We're glad you've chosen to be here with us. Here's the dry dock. What does she have to say? This is the dry dock. We can make significant improvements to your vessel here. We're talking extra space, more attachment points for equipment, and even superior hulls. We'll need a decent stock of hard materials for these projects. Lumber, metal scraps, that sort of thing. And that's where the dredging comes in. Finding materials will allow you to upgrade my vessel. Got it. Materials assigned towards upgrades here will be stored, so don't worry if you only have half of what we need. All right, and here we are. So, if I look in here, I'm guessing if you clicked on this stream, you already know Dredge, just because I'm not seeing a lot of people streaming it, so you're probably already familiar. But anyways, to get these unlocks, you're finding stuff that you dredge up. There's like rolls of cloth, planks of wood, lumber, bolt of cloth, and metal scraps, which I have none of yet. But you'll be juggling those here and in your storage and trying to make room for everything. Early on, it's not a problem, but later, finding a spot for everything can get... It's part of the game. It's just part of the game. Nothing to do there yet. I just sold my fish. It's almost nighttime. Oh, how much money do I have? Can I get the engine I just talked about wanting to get? I think maybe I can. 350 bucks. Of course I can. Let's do it. Improved outboard engine. Boom. Right there. Right there. You got to hold the button down. So now it is nighttime. I'm not going to do too much, but maybe I'll go catch some fish really quick. Oh, look at that. Look how much faster I am. Flying. Let's get these fish. Squid. All right. If you haven't played Dredge or you don't know how it works, the little fishing game is really just it's a clicking mini game. Click it when it's in the little bands. And they're all different. This one does back and forth. There's a circle. There's if I remember right, there's like a star-shaped thing where it emanates from the center. And then when you're dredging, there's a circle. But you're like, you'll just have to wait to see. I don't know if I could explain it with words. Not on a Thursday night after a long day of work. Okay, it's at the point where I can't really see. We'll turn on my lights. I don't think that helps me really at all. No. There's that bottle I could go get. I'm going to wait till daytime, though. One thing I should do at some point is just go capsize the boat, because I can never remember what the penalty is for doing that. I think maybe you lose your inventory, but I think that's it. Everything you put on your boat, you get back. You don't lose it, if I recall. But I need to test that, because I don't know about you, but that's often I forget to test that, and then I'm worried about dying. I should just figure out what happens when I die, and then I don't have to worry about it. I just need to be informed. I found this book out back. Could be useful to you. The fishmonger reaches under the counter and hands you a damp, battered book. A few shimmering fish scales are stuck to the cover. Why is everything around here damp and dripping? That's disgusting. Let's sell all these fish, which there aren't too many. And we'll return to town, and we will see where we're at with the book. I was reading one. It's 53% complete. And once this one's done, I can start reading this one, but I can't. You just read whichever one you got selected. So I'm going to read them one at a time. This one will be done before long, and I can move on to the next one, and we'll see what it gives me. Okay, so now let's sleep. Get some daylight back. And then I need to go find an eel. And I think I already messed that up because I think eels maybe only come out at night. Let's see if they're in the encyclopedia. Let's see. Any eels? There's some crabs. There's some... Come on now. That looks like an eel. Oh, no. I don't think I need to go all the way out there. I think there's one here and here. Oh, here we go. There they are. Shallow. Day and night. Okay. Fair enough. So this encyclopedia tells you where and when and what you need to catch these fish. So, for example, squid only come out at night. These eels, pretty sure that's what these are. I think that's what I got to get for the guy. They come out day and night. Tells you how much money they make, so you can decide, do I want to waste cargo on fish I've caught in the past? And it also tells you how you catch them. So right now, all I have is fishing rods, but you also get trawling nets at some point. Some fish, you can only catch them in trawling nets, which I don't think I realized until I started reviewing my first playthrough and looked at the encyclopedia to see what I missed. So anyways, there's that. And then also what kind of gear you need. So I need shallow gear, which I have. I'm in the right spot. I just need to go find some eels. Those don't look like eels. These look like eels. Here we go. We shall get some eels. All right, so here's another of the different mini games for the fishing. Burp. And there's an eel. We'll just drop you right here. And we'll get another. And we'll drop you right here. Oh, I missed. Come on. Oh, there we go. And we'll drop you maybe right here. Right here. Trying to make room in case I find a way to get some more fish on the boat. Where can I? Let's do you here. That seems good. And then what do I have room for? Little 2-spot fish. I think I'm going to lose a spot there. I don't think I can fill my cargo. I think I'll run out of space. But I will come get this bottle. Yeah, so there's the oil rig, which is part of the DLC. That wasn't out there before. Let's see what this message says. It's this one, August 20th, so the day before the last one I found. Morning of the second day of the honeymoon, and our first day proper. Today we're sailing around the islands and inlets at the back of Greater Marrow. I love the rocks here, the layers and colors are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so I know he'll keep his hands on the wheel instead of the rods. Yeah, I'm not even going to touch that. He renamed the boat last night, Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took that more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly, it's very important to perform it correctly, lest you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. He wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but I kept the keychain. Ocean's Riches was a good name. I think he has prepared a surprise picnic lunch. I can see the basket, half hidden, stuffed under a blanket at the front of the cabin. I love it when he tries to be romantic. And I think we all know that basket is damp and dripping with something gross in it, because this seems like everything in this game is that way. All right, sustainable fishing, 71% complete. I now have the eel to turn into my homie back at the dock. And I've got a few spaces to fill with fish, so we'll catch some more fish, because that is money in my pocket, and I want money, because I don't want to be in the Marrows the whole time. I got other islands to visit. Bigger fish to fry. Where do we want to put you? We'll put you there for now. Like I said, I got these single spots I can't really do anything with. If I had those little, what are the little curly fish? The ones that are L-shaped? They would fit. But I'm not catching those. I'm catching these guys. Ooh, I got one more. Just going to empty the fishing spot. It is. And since I can't get any crabs to fill those singles, it's time to head back and sell these. Which is decent timing since it is approaching nighttime. How's my book reading going? Oh, so close. What are they trying to show me? Encyclopedia, more fish. Oh, it's the eel that I just caught. Gray eel. That's what he needed. I will go turn that in. Good thing to know, if you aren't familiar with the game, you can just slam into the dock. It will not hurt you. Aim for the little happy tires. Okay, fishmonger. Have you got any fish for that order? Yes, indeed. Just leave whatever you have here. I'll keep the order on ice until it's all ready to go. And I believe he means that. I think it could be days and days, and it will still be on ice. Doing just fine. I think he's got magic ice. All right, there you go. 52 bucks for 2 fish. That's not too bad. Wraps up the fish and hands you some money. Good, good. They should be pleased with these. Oh. I've got another order here. This one's a little more curious. They want a couple of squid and a whole black grouper. Don't see many people fishing squid these days. They only feed at night. And, well, you know what nights are like around here. Good luck. Fair enough, my man. Fair enough. Let's see. Let us sell all these fish. What am I up to? $363. Not too shabby. Don't want to replace that engine. Hope the seagulls didn't get your catch, those blasted pests. I had heard after my first playthrough that, you know, there's a horn on your boat that you can honk and that you could use that to chase away the seagulls. I am pretty sure I never got attacked by seagulls in my whole first playthrough. But when I logged in the other day, just to make sure that the DLC had downloaded and to do some sound tests for the stream, they attacked me right away. So I thought that was odd. Let me see if I go to the shipwright. Got some fishing pole options, but I really just have the shallow and the shallow and shallow. That's all I can buy. I will need some oceanic gear. Can add more lighting. I'm not going to worry about that just yet. Can add nets eventually. And we've got... There's no upgrade here now, because I've already bought the 15 here. And the one they give you to start is better than what you can buy in the beginning. So my engines are kind of topped out. I do probably need to look at the research here. Dry dock. Remember, you don't have to have all the materials. You can store what you have right here at the dry dock. All right, so this catchable, this isn't what I wanted. This is to give me more room for poles. Research, that's what I want. Okay, so here we have volcanic shallow, mangrove coastal. Where do I get? Hydraulic for the oceanic. So I need to spend 1 research, and I don't have any research because I used it for something else, right? What did I use it on? Oh, on the engine. Right. So yeah, you spend your research here, and then once you spend it, it opens those things in the shop where you can then buy them. But before I can get the oceanic gear, I need another research deal, which you get from quests and sometimes dredging and other things. Okay, so that said, what's in my... Yeah, I should just... It's not quite nighttime. I'm just going to get some more fish so I have some more money. And let's see, was there anything... I saw something. What did I see? Another bottle with a message? No, I already grabbed that. Felt like I saw something else I should go grab, but I think I am imagining that. Oh, I guess there's the... pursuits. Is this new? Oh, yeah. 2 arrow squid and 1 black grouper. And he said the arrow squid only come out at night? Where do we have those? Show me something that looks like a squid here, people. None of that. And now we're still in the marrows. That's crab. That's... Wait a minute. Arrow squid. Thought I cut... Okay, I guess those are at night. All right. My brain. Is it? It is nighttime. Oh, I finished my book. So that means I can start reading the other one, and we'll see what this gave me. So I completed this. Now I have a 10% chance to not reduce fish stocks when catching a fish with a rod. So I think that's these little fishing groups, there's a 10% chance that I won't deplenish that area when I fish. So I might be able to get more of that fish. Okay, and now we're going to start on rods, reels, and rigs. And I'm going to start looking for squid because this feels nighttime-ish. Let's see. Squid are small. So I'll just grab a couple of these because I think the price was decent on them. And of course, I want money. Got to meet that bottom line. Drop. There we go. Oh, and that was all of them. Okay, it is definitely nighttime now. So let us see. These look squid-like. There we go. So we'll get one. I think you needed two for the pursuit. It's a cute word, pursuit. Instead of quest. It's a pursuit. Like I mentioned, this kind of feels like my first stream ever, but I have done it a couple times. Much like this, just a test. But that is maybe becoming a pursuit of mine to want to do this. But we'll see. Again, I have to make sure my computer can actually handle this. I do. Whoa, there's the rocks that appear out of nowhere. We're just going to go back so that I don't lose everything I just found and I can turn in that quest. What was I saying? Oh yeah, just make sure this, I think the last time I streamed, like I said, I believe it was about 4 years ago. I'm pretty sure I have a new computer since then. I lose track. Have you got any fish for that order? Yes, I do. Anyways, last time I did it, I had weird technical issues. Like I would stream for 2 hours and at around the 1 hour mark, suddenly everything would be out of sync. My lips would be moving out of sync with the audio, vice versa. My hope is I don't have that problem anymore. I did solve it 4 years ago, but like I said, what good is that if I'm not coming back for 4 years? Who cares that I solved it? It may still be a problem. I don't know. So we'll see. And I don't have any of the black grouper yet, so we will just sell the rest of what I have. All right, come back when you have everything. Now to regular business, eh? Yeah, buy my fish. Thanks, sir. All right. What are we looking at here? Yeah, nothing to do here. I think we're just... let me see if I need to be out at night for the grouper. Is that it? Yes. Yes, I do. So, I need shallow fishing gear, which I have, and it needs to be nighttime. So let's not go to bed yet. Let's go find... Oh, I gotta watch out for rocks, though. Let's turn my light on. I think that helps a little bit. Don't run into any rocks, buddy. Although, like I said, I don't think it... Whoa, okay. Yeah, let's... That eye, for how rainbowy it is, I think means I'm pretty freaked out. Which means I'm going to run into rocks. So, I don't want to find the thing I'm looking for and then die in the rocks. So, let's take a nap. Let's see if the eye will go away before morning. And then I will go try to find that grouper. Oh, it's already almost morning. So tonight we ride 4 groupers and ruin. I'm not good at keeping track of things, so if you see me constantly clicking back on pursuits, it's because I can't remember what I'm doing. So let me see. I think we did this one. Fresh start's done. Package delivery. So it's really just this. Black grouper, which I can't do until nighttime. So we're just going to keep fishing and reading for now. Come see what these are. We'll get some eel. Hey, guys. And that was it, because I pretty much cleared that earlier this evening. Those are some big fish I can't catch yet. That's some dredge I can also not catch yet. Oh yeah, what tools do I have at my disposal right now? I have lights, which I can turn on and off. I have a horn. Again, this will help scare away the seagulls. I don't know how loud that is on the stream, but there you go. And then I have this is kind of useful in the spyglass. I can go check this out so I can see that that's coastal blue mackerel. Oh, something out here. Some unknown oceanic fish. There's some dredge out there. Anyways, very handy. The old telescope. Where was I? Catching some more fish. Just any fish. Any fish will do. Just trying to fill my pockets with cash right now. Okay, enough of those. These guys are kind of a pain because of their shape, but I could get a couple of them. I could put one here. How is that going to fit? This one will fit here. This guy, I can do this. So I can get 2 of these, I think, on the boat. Let's try it. And click, and click. Oh, these aren't what I thought they were. These are flounder. These guys are easy to fit in the boat. I thought it was the skates that are a little weirder. They're like 2x3, but with a little tail. That worked out well because the trophy catch is worth more cash. So it's fine that it wasn't the fish I thought it was. These little guys I can't catch. They got to be making bubbles. Again, that's the oceanic fish. Looks like something I can catch right here by the opening. And then maybe it makes sense to sleep until close to evening, and then I can go find some of them groupers. What do I got room for here? 3 of these, I think. And there's one, and that's all there is. So we'll go sell these and take a little nap and go out again in the evening. So, fishmonger, sell me some fish or buy me some fish. If you're ever hunting for a specific species, check your encyclopedia. Could have the information you need. $100 in fish, not bad. But let's sleep until kind of evening time. Here we go. And then we'll see. That should push till evening pretty quick, because I also want to get my book reading. How's my book coming? 68%. Making some progress. And let's go chase down some bubbles and see if any of it turns into groupers. These are not groupers. Nope. Okay. What about over here is dredge. That's not going to help me. Oh, what's over here? This could be groupers. I think it is. That was easy. Those look like groupers. Let's catch them. Let's try to time our button pushing better. How big are these? Oh, they're little 2x2s also. Ooh. Oh, so he's googly-eyed. Tusked grouper. Creepy. Which way? Whoa, scary. Oh, this looks good, though. I think I get some... Oh, what? Oh, you're trying to kill me. Where am I? Oh, I was turned around. That's fine. But, can I catch? Nope. Those are the oceanic guys. So I just want to get back. Without hitting any rocks. So let's see. Oh, I should... Nope, wrong button. Let's get the lights. See if that helps. It really doesn't. It lights me up, but I can't see in front of me, so we just gotta hope no rocks jump out and bite me. And we are safe. Whoa! I don't know what that was. Alright. And now we can go to the fishmonger. Have you had any fish for that order? Indeed I do. I've got some groupers. Or a grouper. Because I think you want that guy. Because I want the big bucks for the ugly one. $87. That's not bad. I didn't think you had it in you. Night fishing is a tall order. Been meaning to talk to you about a new business venture I've been considering. Crab pots. Did I ever say crab pots in the list of things that I tried to call the crab pots? Crab baskets, crab cages. I don't think I ever said crab pots. They're called crab pots. I've got one here for you. In fact, it's a bit banged up, but you could get it fixed at the shipwright. I will do that. Ability unlocked. Crab pot. Deploy a crab pot. Don't forget where you put it, or what you call it. Should be pretty straightforward. Just drop it out at sea anywhere, then come back after a day or two to check on it. I've got a customer after a fiddler crab and a common crab. Both species can be found around here. What is it today? You hand the grotesque fish to the fishmonger. He grins, raising the fish up to his face before inhaling a deep, stuttering breath. Oh. Now this is the sort of specimen to liven up my day. I wonder. He runs his fingers firmly along the length of the fish as though feeling for something. He pushes from one side of its stomach, and a small shape can be seen against the bulging scales. He slices the fish open. From its stomach, he pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it on the counter. It's a delicately patterned handkerchief. Well, I've never seen that before in all my days. I'll give you this thing, and I'll pay you for the fish too, of course. It's not the first corrupted fish I've seen in these parts, so I'm sure you'll find more before too long. I'll pay you well if you find any more. Okay, so now I have a handkerchief, a once beautiful handkerchief drawn from the insides of a grotesque fish, patterned with delicate crimson thread. No doubt, it is damp and dripping like everything else in this game. A man is looking at you through your cabin window. What a creeper. His face is mostly in shadow. I know what you took to the fishmonger, and I'll be clear. I know you extracted an artifact from it. I need to inspect it, but not here. Meet me on Blackstone Isle. Head out of this bay and cut south. I have a business proposition that you'll want to hear. I'll be waiting. Get off my boat, you creep. All right. Tab to see what this is about. Pursuits. So, common crab, fiddler crab, which I'll get with a crab pot, and meet at Blackstone Isle. Caught a strange-looking fish. Some creepy dude got on my boat. I turned it in. Oh, wait. Did this come up in the conference? See, this is... I bet you I didn't read some of this stuff. So, caught a strange-looking fish. Never seen anything like it in all my years. It died as soon as it was pulled from the water, but its scales are still pulsing with a strange rhythm. Don't want to handle it anymore. Have headache and ears are ringing slightly. Maybe the fishmonger at Greater Marrow will know more. Okay. Yeah, I bet you maybe I didn't read enough of that stuff. If you've joined the stream since I started, one of the first things I said when I started is that I'm replaying the game, both to try the DLC, which was not, I did not have it the first time I played the game, and also because at the end of the game, knowing that it's the type of game that leaves you with questions at the end, I felt like there were some things where there maybe were too many questions, and that was my fault, not the game's fault. And I'm thinking I didn't deeply read the pursuits, and I'm thinking there's probably some content in there that would have helped things make more sense when I played. Because I usually just glanced at the text here and didn't actually read the cards closely. So we'll see. I'll try to read those more closely through this playthrough and see if it makes a difference. Okay, so I'm reading my book. It's not quite done. I sold those fish. It's probably time to take a nap. But I can go visit the guy. Fisherman, have you run into a photographer on your travels? She docked here a few days ago for supplies. I suggested that she take some pictures of the town for promotional purposes, but she didn't seem too interested. She mentioned she was heading south. Perhaps you should introduce yourself. Sure. Oh, I guess I gotta go south to do that. Does she give me a X on the map? So that's, I think, the Blackstone guy. I'm not sure what photographer is that. That sounds like maybe DLC. I don't remember if there was a photographer before. Oh, okay. What did they give me? Oh, crab pots. Deploy a crab pot. Except it was banged up. I have to get it fixed, don't I? So many things to do. And I cannot keep track of any of them, so bear with me. So we will go to the shipwright. Yeah, looks like some of your equipment could use some fixing. We can repair that here. So, repair all for $7.50. That seems very reasonable. There we go. So now I have a working crab pot. What does it give me? It lasts for 3 days, catches 1 to 2 crabs per day, and it's a 3x3. Simple crab pot can be deployed out at sea. Yeah, that sounds great. And I will deploy it close by, so I can just swing by and check it in and out of this town that I've already forgotten the name of. What is the name of this town? It is Greater Marrow. Thank you. So we will go, we already have the crab pot out. There it goes. And it will start trying to catch some fish for me. Okay. So, pursuits then. I got this thing. It's a handkerchief. It's a beautiful handkerchief. Does this count as a treasure? Can't remember. Oh, okay. We just finished a book. So many distractions. I just finished sustainable fishing. So now there's a 10%. I already read that. Not reduce fish stocks. It's this one I just finished. Rods will reel fish in 10% more effectively. All right, I'm looking at the time. My plan was to go till 8 tonight, Pacific, which is about 15 minutes from now. I spent way more time than intended trying to get set up to start the stream. I'd planned to start at 6, just to have a solid 2-hour run. I'm going to be a little shy of that. But yeah, then I will check the VOD, check my recording, make sure everything worked okay. And if it did, I'm hoping to do this again next week. Same time, same channel. Welcome. Found anything special? Apparently not. I have this handkerchief, but apparently I can't do anything with it. I just thought I would check. So instead, we will go visit this island over here. I think that's where I'm supposed to go, right? Where's my map? Yep, that looks like the right spot. If you are ever out and it gets to be nighttime and it's creepy and you feel like you need to take a nap, any dock will work. You can pretty much sleep anywhere. No, that's not true. You can't sleep anywhere. You can sleep at any dock. So you'll see there's the Z's. I could sleep here if I wanted. But we're going to go visit the creepy dude who was on my boat. The man is standing in a doorway watching you approach. He's holding an old book in one hand. It's bound in crimson with silver ribbons. You came. Good. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a collector of many things. Arts and artifacts, treasures and truths, and curios that occupy the periphery of desire. It's a mouthful. And you have something for me. You give the handkerchief to the collector. He holds it up to the flickering light and studies it. Of course, why would I try to sell the handkerchief? It's what this guy was creeping on my boat for. What a creepy guy. Isn't that not the creepiest guy you've ever seen? You give the handkerchief to the collector. He holds it up. I just read that. All right. These patterns are unmistakable. Even after all this time, this handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank many years ago. It carried items of great importance. As you can imagine, retrieving them is proving to be challenging. That's where you come in. My proposition is this. I will outfit your vessel with equipment that will let you dredge the wrecks and dark depths. Find me these lost relics, and I will reward you in ways beyond all imagining. You need not give up your fishing career. I'll merely need a few hours with your vessel to make the necessary alterations. What do you say? Yeah, free upgrades? Hit me. All right, an excellent decision. I'll prepare the equipment immediately. Dude tinkers with my boat. So creepy guy gets on my boat without asking, and now I'm letting him tinker with it. This does not seem copacetic. The relics we're looking for are a ring, a necklace, a watch, and a music box and key. I would encourage you to ask around the towns about shipwrecks or other strange occurrences, anything that might be worth investigating. Return when you have something. All right. We have now transitioned into the namesake of the game, which is the dredging. Don't dread the dredge. Okay. Cabin pursuits. Search for relics. I also need crab. What did I say? I said we're getting close to time. What I might do... Let's get loose from this guy. Oh, can I do anything with the workshop? I don't think so. Workshop looks as though it hasn't been used in decades. I'm gonna go inside. You enter, taking a moment to let your eyes adjust to the dim light. You find some horrifying creations amongst the detritus. What does he got? Arterial engine. Oh, this is DLC. I don't remember any of this. Okay. And a sign of ruin. A symbol of the deep is carved into this small talisman. It's sure to draw the attention of those attuned to it. So, aberration bonus. What does this do? I don't quite understand. Okay, I'm going to take these because I've got room. Arterial engine is plus 7 knots. Oh, but it's a single slaughter, which is kind of cool. So I'm going to take this and put it in my storage. And this guy, and put it... Oh, what does he do? I just don't quite... You find some horrifying creations. All right, let's just put that in there. Why not? Why not? And what did it say it did? Sorry, I got alarm going off telling me that it's time to wrap this up here pretty soon. But we're going to get back and check that crab pot before we end the stream. Okay, so this gives me aberration bonus. I don't know if that means I get aberration bonus. Yeah, I don't quite understand. Is that a bonus in cash? Better chance that I will find an aberration? I don't know what that means. I do not know what that means. He said he rigged me out for dredging, but... Oh, I can. I thought I had to buy more gear on top of that, but no, I can actually just dredge away. So let's... We got room for dredge. Let's dredge. One quick dredge. Okay. Here's the dredging minigame. Ooh, it's like a video game. Dodge. Duck, weave, dodge, dip. I don't actually know I found something. Worn gold ring always holds its value. I don't think that's one of the things he wants, but I bet you the shop guy over here will give me some cash for that. Let's turn that in. Then we'll check the crab pot. And then I might call it a night. Well, like I said, I was aiming for 8 o'clock Pacific. That is less than 10 minutes from now, so I think that's the plan. We will sell this gold ring to the trader. Oh, I saw a guy to talk to, too. Yeah. Sell trinkets. 15 bucks for a gold ring. Sounds like a cheapskate to me, but what else am I going to do with it? Grieving father. Hello, is everything okay? Do you know of any shipwrecks around here, buddy? Sorry about your grief, but I need loot. Well, yes, you see, my only son was lost at sea some years ago. He's still out there somewhere, in one of those wrecks, all alone in the cold, dark water. The man is clearly trying his hardest to remain composed, but tremors of grief rack his body. I was wondering, I notice you have some dredging equipment installed on your vessel. This guy's probably been creeping on my boat, too. How'd he know that? If you're able to retrieve any of his belongings from the wreck, I think he'd feel more at peace if his mementos were with me. He wore a bronze belt buckle, specially engraved. I'd recognize it anywhere. If there's a chance you could find it, I'd be in your debt. Anything else I can help you with? Yeah. What do you know about strange occurrences? I don't get out a lot anymore, so I don't see much of what goes on. But I do remember the old mayor in his final days. What an awful sight it was. Screaming and throwing things into the sea. Throw it back, he would cry over and over. Begging anyone who would listen, howling it to the wind. These days, I almost feel like I understand. Anything else I can help you with? Yeah, I'd better go. Okay. Sold the gold ring for the 15 bucks. We're going to go check that crab pot. And then I will bid the Twitterverse adieu. I kind of want to hit this up really quick because it's glowy. Glowy things are Seem important. Yeah, because I get a creepy dude. Okay. There's that. Let's get a couple more. It's the squids. All right. Let's see. Is this still gonna leave me room? I gotta have room for a filler crab if I happen to pick one up. Because I think that's what I need for the quest. One filler crab and one of the other type of crab. What should we got? Oh, there's nothing in here. That's lame. Basic crab pot is doing nothing so far. Well, that was anticlimactic for that. But no big deal. With that, we will dock our boat. We will sell these fish really quick. Talk to some NPCs, I think, really quick. All right, I don't know how you do it every day. These old bones wouldn't cut it on the high seas. But I'm going to sell all these fish. 83 bucks. Not bad for not even half my cargo space. He likes the creepy fish too, which is good. Come here. Let's see what people have to say. We've got the lighthouse keeper. What is it? Do you know of any shipwrecks? She eyes you suspiciously. There's a spot near the back of Greater Marrow where the current carries in wreckage from the sea. Some nights you can see an unnatural glow rising from that patch of dark water. I can't imagine what's down there in the deep. And that's the glowy thing that I need to go visit, which I probably can. Now I just wanted a little bit of a quicker engine to do that, and now I have it. So probably next stream we'll check that out. So if you're looking for what I think you're looking for, it's best you just move on. I just want creepy fish, lady, and you have plenty of that. So have you heard of any strange things? I see plenty of strange things from atop the lighthouse. Sometimes I don't know whether or not I can trust my own eyes. She holds the lantern up so that it shines brightly into your face. Are you really standing here in front of me, or is this just another of the fog's tricks? This lady's nuts. Who lives on Blackstone Isle? I see a lot from up here, you know. I saw that ill-fated boat return. I chose to look the other way. I watched an unnatural glow flicker through those windows. Whatever you've got planned, I hope you know what you're doing out there. I won't say that this is a non-spoiler run, but that little piece right there, I probably just glazed through. There's that little dialogue was pretty telling, to be honest. But also, had I known then what I know now, maybe I would have caught that. But anyways, that's the kind of thing I'm looking for in this playthrough. What do you know about the old mayor? That's, I try not to think about him. It's a painful memory for us all. Some nights I still think I can hear the hum of his engines sailing past the bay. But I know he's gone, and I don't want to talk about it anymore. Well, fine. I should probably go then. The builder. You approach a woman sitting on the dockside, staring out to sea. She turns to you. What's it like out there? Oh, it's so peaceful. That's why this little eye is looking around terrified. It's got to be a damn sight better than this bloody town. I think I just need to get away for a while. Maybe not come back. Yeah. It's because of all the damp, dripping things. Going backwards is a mistake, don't you think? You should always keep moving forward, moving along. Oh, come on, lady. It's not so bad here. She's gazing out to sea again, lost in thought. Say if you find me some materials, maybe you can help me move. I mean, really move. There's an island I've heard about, Steel Point, just to the north. 2 units of lumber and 2 units of scrap is all I need. I can make a new place for myself out there. You'd be welcome to visit, too. Is she flirting with me? Just stack it at Steel Point. When you have anything, I'll pay you when the job's done. Well, okay. I like getting paid. This, what do we have here? So, new pursuit. So I'm searching for relics. I got a big checklist there. I need a place for her. And these crabs. Oh, and the belt buckle. Plenty to do. Next stream. Maps got all the marks because those are all the places I needs to goes. Okay. I did that. I believe that's everything. Let me sleep through the night. And we will start fresh on the morning of my next stream. All right. So I am going to save and quit. Game will be saved. All right. And that was cool. If anybody joined the stream, if anybody's on the stream now, thanks for coming. Hope you have a good rest of your week and a good weekend. Have fun out there, and I'm going to try to be here next Thursday and play more of Dredge. Have a good night.